Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1.
Sometimes I'm all about the easy way. Sometimes I go for the gold. I never thought you were easy prey. I just knew I was sold. You probably knew all along what my intentions were.
Well, here at Seacant Station Zebra, comfort is very important, and having the power to run everything to be comfortable is of primary concern to me, because you know what? You can live off grid, you can live in your RV, you can do all that, but you should always have all the equipment to make sure it's completely comfortable. So today we're going to talk about a new generator that I purchased so that I could run my air conditioning, because this is what's happened. You know, we go from these cool rainy days to these blisteringly hot days up here in Canada, and I'm tired of it. The generator that I do have is a small Generac that's bounced around for thousands of miles for the last 5 years and has worked reliably, but it's too small to run the air conditioning. So I finally broke down, bought that perfect, affordable generator, and we're going to talk about that today. Now, I'm near a very, very small community, and apparently the delay to get a generator shipped in could be a long while. So by luck, at a hardware store, they had one of these kicking around that just came in on a skid. Now, it's a brand I've never heard of before, Radley. Like, really? Apparently, it's the house brand for home hardware, but it's got a good warranty, 3-year limited, which, I don't know. I guess if it survives outside the box for the first few hours, it'll probably run for the whole season. And it is rated exactly what I need to run the air conditioning. 2,500 starting watts, 1,900 running. So it should run my rooftop air conditioning. And we're going to test that today. So let's unbox this, put some oil in it, turn it over, and see what it does.
Tonight's gonna go our way. Yes, I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes. And when I see the light of lust shining, don't you know that I just wanna hear you sigh? How many wonderful things can really happen in this
Okay, so we got the manual. Oh, I like this foamy. Very nice. This looks like a spark plug socket. Oh, good, you got a funnel. You gotta have a funnel with these darn generators. Putting oil in them is a bitch otherwise. Nothing else in the box. Looks like it's got everything you need. Ground connection, 12-volt socket, 2 outlets, low oil light, econo mode, and of course a couple USB ports. Very good. All the essentials that you need. Okay, let's put some oil in this baby. Oh, we got a real dipstick. We're going to be putting some Mobile Super in here.
hear you sigh? How many wonderful things can really happen in the course of one night? As if the darkness grew wings and just took off and fly. Oh, oh,
be at a half a liter. Let's check it. Apparently it takes 4 liters of fuel, so that's just over a US gallon. Let's put some fuel in. Let's see how she runs. Okay, it's on. Let's see if she goes. It's pretty smooth. Let's warm it up and see if it'll run the air conditioning. Well, the air conditioning is running fine. I'm going to let it run for about 20 minutes just to make sure that it can cover this load. No problem. Now, one thing that's very important, you're going to need to turn your fridge off onto propane only, because there's no way it's going to run both loads. So, anyway, so far so good. I do have a way of testing the generator to see if the voltage is correct and the amount of cycles are correct. It's exactly, my UPS system has a digital readout that measures voltage going in, so it's exactly 60.0 hertz. And for voltage, we are at exactly 121 volts, so we're within specs, so the power seems pretty clean. It is a pure sine inverter generator, so I should expect that. So I wanted to see what the voltage was like under heavy load. Voltage has dropped to 112 volts, and the microwave is going to shut off in a few seconds, and we'll see how that voltage changes. And as expected, voltage has jumped back up, back to 121. So that's pretty good. The amount of hertz is still steady at 60.0. Now if you're running it with a very light load and you're not using the heavy load, you want to turn this onto on. So it is super, super quiet. See how that suddenly quieted down and it's not surging? Because when it's on the off mode, it's ready to match the load with the engine speed. Besides, why waste gasoline when you don't have to? See, it's pretty darn quiet. It's just around the corner. You can barely hear it. I mean, you know, you can hear it, but, you know, it's pretty reasonable, especially if you go inside. It'll just be a dull hum. Well, I have run the generator for at least 3 hours. I have overloaded it. I've run it with the big loads. I've run it with the small loads. I run it on eco mode. You know what? Why buy a Honda generator when this baby will do? But there's a few things you need to know, because I believe you got a right to know about it. First of all, they market this thing as a 2500 watt generator. Well, guess what? It's not. No, it's not. The manual even has some discrepancies between the box and the sticker on the actual generator. It says 2500 watts, but it says 1900 watts for continuous current. And it also says max current 2100 watts. What's the deal about 2500? Don't know, but there's a discrepancy. All I know is it will run my rooftop air conditioning, it will run my microwave, all those heavy loads. You can only run them one at a time, of course. That's the deal. Now listen to this, listen to the generator. It's running about 20 feet away from me on eco mode. It's quiet. It's really a light rumble that you can barely hear. I'm going to shut up for a second. You might hear the birds and the background noise more than you hear the actual generator. Yep, I hear birds. Now Now you can tell it's actually made for home hardware in Canada because of all the, you know, en français, très bien, mais oui. Yes, so it's obviously not made by home hardware, it's made by somebody else. I'm guessing maybe Generac itself. Don't know. If anybody actually has an idea who actually manufactures these things, it's the Radley brand. Hey, it's a good unit for the price. And I would actually consider getting one of these over a Honda generator because it's so much cheaper. With a 3-year warranty, it's a no-brainer. Even if it fails, you can buy several of these for the price of a Honda generator.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, baby. I want no lines to be blurred, 'cause I can see the light of lust shining, baby, from behind those bedroom eyes. And when I see the light of lust.
Now, of course, it doesn't have the fancy features, like it doesn't have any Bluetooth capacity, like I don't even know why you'd need that. It doesn't have a fuel gauge. Who cares? Why not take a look to see if they're making this generator and selling it domestically wherever you are with a different brand name than this? You actually might get lucky. And don't worry, if the damn thing craps out on me and I gotta get it replaced under warranty, I will tell you all about it. This is not a paid endorsement. I paid for this out of my own money. So, home hardware, you did okay with this baby so far. I'm liking it. Okay, I got an update I figured I'd throw up at the end of this video about this generator. I've now run it about 25 hours. I've even done the break-in oil change, which is recommended at 10 hours. Damn thing is purring like a kitten, working just fantastic. Runs everything. And did I mention it's cheap? Really, it's dirt cheap. Not a hiccup from this damn generator. So, hey, you know what? Those Honda generators, the EU 2200, beautiful generator, a little pricey. I'd take a look at one of these Radleys if you can get your fingers on one of them because, hey, why spend more for the same kind of product? This thing's pretty good. After all, I paid for it out of my own money and, you know, I'm not being paid to endorse any of these products. So do your research. Perhaps your results may be similar to mine. Don't know what you need to run. Maybe you need to run a lot more than I do, but as far as I'm concerned, if you can run 1900 watts of stuff one at a time, hey, what more do you need? Why spend more when you don't have to? Hey, so that's it from C-Can Station Zebra over here. I know I'm not putting up as many videos because guess what? Life is slow here. Don't really have the motivation. So that's about it here from the Canadian hinterland. If you got any questions or queries about this Radley generator, you put your comments down below. In the meantime, folks, stay safe, keep your wheels on the ground. We'll talk to you soon. Over and out. Sammy, give me a boom. Boom. Give me another boom. Boom. Okay, would you like a cookie? Would you like a cookie? There you go. Here's a cookie. Good girl.
I got you, I got you.